So, apparently, around this corner, there's a load of abandoned cars. Some are crashed, some are knackered. And one of them is going to be the car that I have come to collect. I haven't seen this yet. There it is, the one on the end. Look at all of these. Is there anything else we can buy while we're here? What is they? A quad bike?
No engine.
It's a boat. MX-5. Look at that crash damaged Clio. But the one we're after is the Corsa VXR on the end. I've bought myself another Corsa VXR. Oh my god, look at the bonnet. The side skirts hanging off. What do you think?
I like it.
How are we, Basil?
Good, thank you.
Yeah. What you do, even in the state it's in.
Like yeah.
I didn't realise the bonnet was that bad.
Yeah, that's nothing, is it?
Well, yeah, it's a new bonnet, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Right.
That's nice.
Let's have a look. Where do we even start? First thing, the key. He said that the key is on the rear arch. I don't know if it starts, I don't know if there's power.
I like the seat.
The seats are beautiful, aren't they? Yeah. Get them in your goal. Yeah, right. That is one thing about these Corsas, is the seats are beautiful, these Recaro seats.
That door though.
Well, that door doesn't open?
Just partly. Kind of.
Oh wait, hold on, you have to press it twice on Vauxhalls, try now.
Oh yeah.
There we are. You can turn that. You can turn that off. I mean that.
Nice, I like it.
Needs some love, doesn't it? I think it's been here for about 3 months because it has got MOT. The guy I bought it off owns a garage, and the woman he bought it off was a customer. It needed a... Oh, we've got paperwork. It needed a new front and rear subframe. But apart from that, apparently it's quite solid underneath. Just the outside, for some reason, has took an absolute beating. I mean, I've never seen a bonnet go like that. But it is a one-owner car. It's done 145,000 miles, and...
Are you serious?
Where did you go there?
I'm stuck on some trippers.
I thought you were gone there. I thought we were dragging door out. Need your passenger side door. Sorry. It's a one lady owned car, and it's done 145,000 miles, and that is it. She's the only person that has owned it, and she wanted an upgrade. That's apparently it. So again, I don't know if it starts. It's going to need a new bonnet as far as now. What's the bumper like? Alright, the bumper seems alright, doesn't it? Actually. I mean, I'll get onto the engine after. I'm not sure.
Side skirts hanging off.
Side skirts hanging off. The wheels, they're in pretty... Yeah, they're pretty poor, to be honest. But it's ardent blue, if you haven't already noticed. I can't believe you did it for love. Right, let's start it. I mean, like I say, these suffer really badly with engine failure on piston 4. The guys told me it did run 3 months ago, and it's sat here through the whole of winter. So I've brought some tools, but apparently it should start.
Bought some tools. Me.
Just
Me
8.
falling over. The only tool that's here.
What are we thinking? Do you think it's going to start?
No.
No, definitely not.
No.
Red? Oh, red. I thought we were confident. I'm going to go, yeah.
I'm going to go no. See?
Well,
like I always say,
the engine
melt.
turns over. The engine turns over. Why is it not starting though?
Because it's a Corsa.
Because it's a Corsa.
It's quarter of a tank in it as well. Why is that not starting?
Probably
bought a trailer.
Probably water.
Fuel doesn't matter if the engine's that good.
No, it turns. That's a good thing. It's not locked or seized or anything. That's like coil pack or spark plug, isn't it?
Another one of Jess's bargain buys.
I mean, we are only 40 minutes from home, so we have to. If we do have to go and get a trailer, we can come and pick it up another day. But at the moment, it's mine. It's my problem.
I like it though.
Do you know? I thought it was going to be worse.
No, I like it.
I thought it was going to be a lot
Bonnet's
worse.
nothing. Fixer upper.
It is a fixer upper. I mean,
Watch them, you might fall over.
I mean, there's a bush growing out the back of it. Would you believe me if I told you there's a shark in the glove box?
No. What?
I'm not even doing it for the camera. There's actually a shark in the glove box.
Hey, go on then.
Come here, have a look.
I'm gonna fall through.
In fact, yeah, there is.
I'm not going to.
Shall we push it forward?
I'm already injured.
Yeah, let me show him. Go on, open the glove box. See if you can find the shark. It could be in or around.
For what?
A shark. No, you're colder now.
What?
Yeah, look here.
Oh, bloody hell.
I told you. Why? I don't know. There's actually...
Sorry, yeah.
There's actually a shark for some reason in the glove box. I don't know why. If anyone knows why, let us know. I told you I weren't lying.
Oh, bizarre.
Weird, isn't it? I could not... Hey, up, he's nearly over again. Yeah, I could not tell you why, but Vauxhall decided to put a little shark in the glove box. Have I popped the bonnet? I have, yes. Right. I need to find out why it's not starting, Bazart.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh my God.
I'm logistics.
Look at... Why is that so bad? Ugh. Down a bit, down a bit. There we go. Right. That's awful, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, obviously it's...
That's repairable,
Oh, no way. Oh. That is so... Oh my God, that is so bad.
I'll almost go as far as says crustier than the wife.
We're leaving that in. Right, anyway, engine. So it turns over, it's just not firing. So I think I'm going to just take the spark plugs out and just see what condition they're in quickly. I mean, apart from that, there's not much I could do today to get it to actually start. We'll just have to push it onto a trailer, maybe tomorrow or some other time. Right, let's get the tools out. Let's see what we can do. These are the only tools I've got. So if I can't fix it with these, it's not coming home today. What I don't get is he said it started. He said it started, it runs and drives. Well, once we've got the engine started, it's another question, is the gearbox okay? Because these are the notorious, I think it's M35 gearboxes or something. They're not great either. So, well, we'll see. We will see. Let's get these off. What a guess. Right, let's get the coils off. Get the spark plugs out. And see what they're doing. In fact, you can unplug the coils here. Oh! Hold on, the coils might have been unplugged. The coils might have actually just been unplugged. It's worth a try, isn't it? Over them with the key. They were, that connector then was loose. I've lost the key. Actually, no, I've done it. Oh no, sorry. Imagine it fires off. Oh my God, it's loud as well. I wonder, I'll have to ring him. I wonder whether he's unplugged the coils to save someone coming and robbing it. I wasn't expecting it. Oh yes! Well, it actually sounds really smooth. Get a close up on that. Listen to how smooth that runs. It sounds nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Why would a random lady have an exhaust on it though? I mean, I got told it runs, so I was expecting it to start, but I'm still surprised. Does it drive is the next question. We've got it running, Baz.
That sounds nice.
It actually sounds for a VXR. It sounds well.
What was it?
VXR.
No, I know. Oh gosh.
What's the problem?
I was with the dog. I didn't know what I was doing.
To get the spark plugs out, you've got to take the coils off. And when I went to unplug the coil pack, it was loose.
Wonder if he's done it the same way.
That's what I thought.
Stop people nicking it or something. I don't know. Maybe.
We don't know if it overheats. We don't know if it goes into gear. Should we hit the road? Should we see what happens? Content, innit?
The only thing that overeats is me. The car, I think, will be fine.
Yeah, well. I'm glad that the engine sounds nice. The gearbox, not the end of the world. The engine, bargain now, the engine. Well, if the gearbox is okay.
We'll move it, yeah.
Well, yeah. Do you know what I haven't checked? I didn't even check if it's got any oil in it. Like I said, the guy's a mechanic, so I'm assuming it's going to be okay. Okay, we have got oil. Oh, it's actually fresh oil as well. Why did I not check that first? But like I say, the guy I bought it off is a mechanic, so I didn't expect it to be kind of knackered. I think I've done all right here, actually. Little bit of a gamble, but I mean, what do you expect for £1,000? Did you see that? There's just rust coming off the bonnet. That makes the whole front end look awful, doesn't it? Like, without that rust, it actually looked like quite a well-kept car. Get some new plates on it, get the wheels refurbed. Yeah, I think we've got a bargain here. I think we've got a bargain. Right, let's see if it actually drives for a start. Right, I have just found out he did actually unplug the coil pack just in case anyone got into it, so the engine wouldn't start, just to delay them even further. So the car is all good. It didn't have a mishap. Right, let's get going. It goes in gear. We've got a tyre pressure and monitor light. That's not the end of the world.
It smells of a Corsa.
They do smell of Corsas, don't they? I love the seats and the steering wheel, and it's such a shame that these engines didn't end up being good, because they had so much potential. We're driving, first gear works. I don't know if that side skirt's going to come off or not. I really don't. You ready? Should we go for second gear? Or do you just throw his gearbox out the bottom? We're in second gear. The brakes work. You know what? No knocks, no bangs. It goes into gear fairly well. Well, it goes into gear well. So put my foot down. Definitely not as fast as I remember when it was my first ever performance car, but it pulls well. It handles nice. Again, no knocks, no bangs. It actually sounds nice. I'm happy with it. I'm actually really happy with it. I think it's an absolute bargain. Needs a few bits doing, but I think also we need a mirror glass as well, because that one's, well, weird. I don't know what's happened to that, but yeah, I think it's going to be absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. It made it. The Corsa VXR made it home without skipping a beat. I've got to be honest, I think this is actually better engine and gearbox wise than the red one that I used to have all them years ago. I know it's done a lot of mileage, but again, it's been owned by a woman that I highly doubt ragged it. The engine ticks over beautifully, and like I say, it's just mainly cosmetic bits that need sorting out on this car. And yeah, that leads me on to probably the biggest question that you guys have with this car, and that is, well, why in the world? We've also got this to sort out. This needs, well, sanding back, and yeah, we need to, and this side started to go a little bit. That's just mainly cosmetic though, that's paint. I have checked under this kind of side skirt. It is actually a solid car underneath, which is very good to know. But yeah, the question that you guys are probably asking is, why in the world have I bought a Corsa VXR? Now, I've got a few reasons and explanations as to why. The first one being, we've just created this second channel, and this came up and I just thought, what a great car to buy to just have some fun with. And that leads me on to why I actually bought this car. One, obviously it's for content on the extra channel, and two, if you guys didn't already know, when I first started my main channel, I pretty much started out, in fact, I did start out with a 1.4 Corsa SRI, the same shape as this, and I started doing little mods to it that wouldn't really affect your insurance. So I'd just paint little bits on it, I'd plasti dip the alloys so you could just peel it off. Things that wouldn't massively affect your insurance, because at the time I was a young driver and I wanted to modify my car, but insurance wouldn't allow me. And then very soon after that, I upgraded to my first ever performance car on that channel, which was a Corsa VXR. So this car, these cars have a massive place in my heart, and I kind of owe all my channel to the Corsas. Like, I know they've got the stereotypes, I know they've got the stigmas, and I know they're not the most reliable thing in the world, which is a shame because I think they're such a good looking car. But regardless of all that, this is where it all started for me. This is where I made my channel gain the following that it's gained. It was all started out with a Corsa SRI and then shortly after a Corsa VXR. So like I say, I've got a very, very big place in my heart for Corsa VXR, and I just think we should have some fun with this one. It was about to be at the end of its life. Like, I don't know when or if someone would have ever bought this car in the condition it's in, with it being sat in that field. It was only on a whim that we actually found out about this car through a friend, and we then were able to get it bought. But this maybe could have been ready for the scrapyard. Like, it's high mileage, it's got all the rust on the bonnet, it's got all the rust on the rear arch, and I guess it was only it only made sense for someone like me that makes YouTube videos to buy this car and actually do something with. So I personally think we should modify this car. We should have some fun with it and relive the very first kind of year of my main YouTube channel. That's what I want to do with this car. Again, it's not a perfect example. It's not like I'm going to be ruining a great car. It cost me £1,000, and I think we could just have so much fun with it. And with what I'm doing on the main channel being swapping, repairing, I've missed tinkering and modifying and just doing fun little bits on a car. That's what we started out doing, and that's what I miss doing. And I think this car is just going to be perfect to do exactly that. And maybe I even get the tools out and wrap the entire car and see what Yanni thinks to my second attempt, and get this at all the shows coming up, all the Gaston track shows, all Calvin shows, have it as a little bit of a second car and make it somewhat unique. I don't really see many people doing stuff with the Corsa VXRs anymore, mainly because they've all blown up, but that's what I think we should do. And if the engine does ever blow up, you know what, I don't think they're very expensive for these cars. We could just put another engine in it. They're very easy to work on, these Vauxhalls. They're very straightforward and simple. I think that's going to be the plan with this car. I think it just means some great content. And for me, when I'm not busy with the main channel, it gives me something to do that's entertaining, fun, and good for you guys to watch on the extra channel. So that's the plan with this Corsa VXR. So I think before we start doing any modifications, we need to actually fix it. So I'm going to quickly make a list on the whiteboard of what we're going to need. Of course, we're going to need a bonnet. I'm going to get these sorted. I'm going to ask my paint guy, probably go see him and ask him what he thinks, because obviously I don't want to be getting the entire side of the car sprayed. So again, it's a cheap car, and I'm very, very tempted to actually give it a go wrapping it. So maybe we just sand this out, fill it in, make sure we've like kind of rust encapsulated it and protected it, and I don't know, just do a little bit of a kind of, instead of blending it into the side, just paint this bit, just so it's not as obnoxious and in your face. I think that's probably the best thing to do with that car. There's no way I'm spending thousands of pounds literally repainting nearly the entire thing. And the same on the other side, just get that touched up. We're going to need to sort this side skirt out. I don't know why that's come out. I don't know why it's popped out of position. Again, the wheels, these are absolutely awful. These are in really, really, really bad condition. So they're either going to need well, either refurbing, or do we get some aftermarket ones? Do we take the plunge and get some cheap aftermarket wheels that might be in bad condition, get the wheelman involved and try and get some nice looking wheels on this car? I think that would be a great idea, because yeah, every single one of these is knackered. Oh, we've had a caliper on the back at some point. But yeah, interior wise, the seats are actually in pretty good condition. We've still got the OEM VXR floor mats. These seats are absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I think Vauxhall did such a great job on aesthetics and interior, like exterior and interior. I think they did such a good job. Like, look at that for a Corsa. You've got a diffuser with the spats in it, a centre exit exhaust. You've got this massive spoiler on a Corsa. You come round to the front, look at the wing mirrors, like they're some sick looking wing mirrors. You come round to the front and I still think it looks really, really aggressive, the way the fog lights look, the way you've got the V in the middle of the grille. And then again, the interior, the steering wheel, again, on a Corsa, I'm running out of breath. On a Corsa, you've got a flat bottom steering wheel with the 12 o'clock stripe. You've got these Recaro kind of bucket seats really, and a VXR branded kind of, well, gear shifter. I think they did such an amazing job with kind of the looks and interior of these cars. The only thing they didn't do is make the engines and gearboxes as aggressive and as reliable to match, which is such a shame. It is a massive shame, because I like I say, I really do think these are a great looking car. But and there we go, Corsa VXR. We've got bonnet, side skirts, rear arch rust and alloys. They are the things that we need to take care of before we start actually doing some fun stuff to this car. I think we're also going to need, yeah, a new set of number plates. They're horrible and nasty, so we'll just quickly add number plates to that list as well. So I think in the next video, we should make a very good start at getting this car back to a nice looking roadworthy condition. If anyone is breaking a Vauxhall Corsa, I am pretty sure that they are all the same for facelift and pre-facelift. I might be wrong though. There might be a difference in the headlight. So I think I'll just say, if anyone in any colour has got a pre-facelift Corsa bonnet, then let me know. I am more than happy to buy it. And well, if anyone's got any cool wheels for a car like this, then also let me know. That aerial as well, we could get a little shark fin for that aerial. I remember doing that on my old Corsa VXR. That's something we're going to need to do. In fact, let's take that off already, because that looks god awful, and I don't do radios. I don't like listening to the news. I don't like getting involved with any of that. We need a wiper delete, a wiper delete on a Corsa. Imagine I'm doing this again in 2025. The interior needs nothing, so we are good to go with that. But I personally think we should take these inserts out and match them to, in fact, shall I do that? Because if I'm wrapping this car, they will no longer match. I was going to also suggest doing them as well, but again, if we're wrapping it, it might end up going a different colour. I don't know. The only thing we're going to face is, obviously, this car is blue. So if I wrap it a different colour than blue, it may end up showing a few bits of blue underneath. So maybe we should go like satin blue or chrome blue or something just crazy like that. But yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to getting stuck in with this car. It's going to be fun, it's going to make for some good content, and it keeps me busy when the, well, swapping series is a little bit down, which I am going to have to make a change to that series, I think, and it will be a very good one and benefit the channel a lot. But for now, this is the car for the extra channel. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you're looking forward to the cool little videos that we're going to make on this car, and yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.